This thing on? Oh, check. 1, 2. Oh, okay. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, for the first time this season here on Intensity, or first time in a while, not this season, we are live here with the Flexible Freight Solutions Thunderstruck Super Series Tour mods. Doing a little housekeeping. First broadcast of the year, so we're a little flustered, a little clustered. Get that ticker up for you guys on the screen. Just wrapping up a little bit of qualifying. While we got that going on, we'll go ahead and throw up this season's schedule. Here we are, Twin 50s here at Oswego. Next week we head to Five Flags. Head out west to Kern County, back to South Boston. The Halloween race, 10:30, is the Tricky Little Triangle in Concord, North Carolina. And then back to the fabled North Wilkesboro, to the super flat home of our very own Atman Weiss Langley. Then we head to Nashville Fairgrounds, the bull ring out west in the desert there in Las Vegas. And then we head to Southern National to wrap up the season right before Christmas. But we're getting ready to head green. There we go. We got a little bit hammered out. There we go. We got a ticker on the screen. That's all that matters. But let's add that to the list of things to fix later. Let's pull up your starting grid. Johnny Bennett in that 08 machine gonna lead the field of the green. Outside of him, a fellow Mahoning Valley regular, Jake Boehm. Top three is all Mahoning Valley out there in Lehigh Valley, or out in that Pennsylvania area with the Amish. Top three, Josh Oswald, the Jet himself, the man, the myth, the legend that runs this show here on in Thunderstruck. Elliot Carlson gonna be in that fourth spot. Eric Tracy rounding out the top five. Aaron Abendroth, 6. Chuck Phelps, 7th, Smokin' Sam Wetsign in that 8th spot. Tyler Rice, 9th. Phil the Hitman Monzo rounding out your top 10. Kiernan Church looks like having a little qualifying difficulties. That is your 11 car field. We're rolling off Twin 50s. I believe a full field invert tonight. So here late in these 50 laps, you may see some strategy playing out for that second feature. Maybe sacrifice some points in the top one if you know you're not going to get a top finish. You get a good starting position in that second one. We got some heat getting built in the tires. Lights of the pace car off, so it means he's going to pull off here in just a half a lap, and we're going to go green flag racing for the first time here in season 9 of Thunderstruck Super Series. Pace car is off. Feels a little jumble. We're going to get them racked and stacked. Out of turn number 4. Kick the tires and light the fires. We're green flag racing. This track a little deceiving. It's big and wide. Heading into turn 1. And Johnny Bennett is around early. Let's figure out what happened there. I don't have an event for it, so we're going to have to be quick and dirty and just rewind it. Oh, Jake loses it, tags him a little bit, just enough to really upset the car, and around he goes. So there's our first caution of hopefully very few tonight. Well, we're going to have to deal with a little bit sloppy ticker here. I was hoping to get it fixed, but it's not looking that way. Somebody out there in the YouTube land, tell me how we're doing. Jake Bain catching the EOL there. We'll go to the front. Josh Oswald going to lead him to the green. 4 laps complete. As I was finishing, let me finish my thought here. Let's hop in the inside of here, that 17 machine. As you can see, this track is really wide and really flat. And as you hear, he lets off at the finish line. This big wide corner is, then we're under caution again. I'll get to finish my thought one day. So here, take a little trail behind the 65 machine. That seems to be the first incident I have. Let's slide a little further back. Maybe. We'll find this eventually. Nope. Kieran Church having issues. Ooh, gets sent into the corner by the number 18 machine. Looks like. Let's see what actually happens. Yep. Oh, almost saved it. Didn't quite get it gathered. Jake Bain is going to take his 2 EOLs in the first 3 laps and is going to park it for the remainder of this feature, looks like. Anyways, as I was saying, the corners here are very wide, very flat. Anyways, as I was saying, as I've been distracted in about every which way possible, these corners are really flat, really wide. They give you the illusion that you can send it in till Kingdom Come, but it's a really easy way to overdrive these corners. They're deceptive. You gotta back them up a lot. It's really deceptive. All right, 3 complete. And we're back, green flag. Oswald, Tracy, Carlson, your top 3 at the moment. Abendroth in that 4th spot. Chuck Phelps rounding out your top 5. Josh Oswald has turned a lot of laps here in real life in various cars, whether it be a 4-cylinder hobby stock, street stock, late model. Maybe has some SK mod, tour mod laps here. Very familiar with this track. He is going to be a force to be reckoned with tonight. These guys are going to spend a lot of time chasing him and the pace car. Chuck Phelps dropped to the back. Let's take a quick rewind, see what happened. Was it the... Yep, that was the Chuck. Ooh, contact with 98. Checks up. Tyler Rice not able to do the same and sends the 75 for a ride. Alrighty, we're racked, stacked, ready to rip again. The green flag's back out. Same story as the last restart. Oswald, Tracy, Carlson, Abendroth, door to door here. Abendroth not able to get down. Johnny Bennett's going to sneak his way into that 5th spot. Or that 4th spot, I guess. Abendroth underneath. Not quite able to get there. Back up front. Oswald, Tracy, nose to tail. 7 complete of the first scheduled 50. And we are slow on the pace again. Chuck Phelps slow again. Let's see what happened to poor Chuck this time. Bad luck for the 75 machine here in the opening night. Oh, tagged by the 54. A little, the 54 of Manzo had a nose there. Chuck may not have known it was quite there. Spotter call may have been just a touch delayed, or Manzo could have come up. Who knows? I mean, it's just one of those racing deals. What is going on? Oh. Never mind. Lights are off on the pace car. Believe it or not, you see there in the background, those billboards, you see some East Coast big block modifieds. They put dirt on this track like it's Bristol and run all sorts of stuff towards the end of the racing season here at Oswego. And we're back green flag. I'm fixing some stuff. Oswald, Tracy, Carlson in the top 3. Eric Tracy not quite able to get any kind of run underneath Oswald. Oswald doing a really good job holding it down at the inside wall. Really, oh, a little bump from Tracy. Eric looking to move Oswald. Not of any malicious intent, just trying to get around him as we are working on getting the ticker fixed. Eric Tracy all over the back bumper of that number 17 VMS machine. And we got to take her back. 15 laps complete of the 50 laps, and on a set of tires, there's not really much need to save, whereas in the old 4.9 running 100 straight, there's no need for tire conservation as in with the twin 50 format. It does tend to bring a little more cautions with having that extra fast repair in the front half in your pocket. Guys tend to get a little aggressive because they don't have much to lose before that halfway break. But it does create a little more aggressive on-the-wheel racing action. Eric Tracy there gives that little left rear cage a little shunt. Not able to upset the Jet at the moment. Through the field, Tyler Rice, Sam Wetstein locked in a heat of battle. These two seem to be nose to tail about every week and about every series. They find themselves racing around each other. Kieran Church in that 6th spot. Chuck Felt, we'll start from the back. Phil Hitman Manzo rolling around in 10th. Chuck Felt 9th. Tyler Rice 8th. Wetstein 7th. Kieran Church in that 6th spot. Running out your top 5. Cracking into the top 5, I guess, is Aaron Abendroth, John Bennett, Elliot Carlson, Eric Tracy, Josh Oswald still up front. Quick run through the field for you. Ooh, little wiggle there out of 4 for Tracy. Let's go inside the car again and see if we can't discuss the tricks of getting around here of Oswego. Very flat track, very wide track. It's almost dead flat on the bottom. A little progressive banking, gets a little steeper up towards the top. But as you can see, as you can hear, Josh is letting off really early compared to what you think you would, like letting off here at the stripe. A little brake, letting it rotate in. With as wide and arcing as that turn 1 is, most folks I feel like would want to really drive it in there, but that is not conducive to being fast here. John Bennett has gotten around Elliot Carlson for the 3rd spot. A little insight there on what looks like a grip a lap around Oswego there inside that 17 machine. Bennett Carlson lost a little bit of gap there to Tracy, battling it out for the 3rd spot, looking to close that gap. Right now the gap is half a second back. See if they can get that closed in as we're coming up on cross sticks here in the first of the 2 50-lap features. 25 down, 25 to go. not much racing action to report. Everyone's pretty well half a second to 3/10 apart. Kieran Church, however, working on the back bumper of that black 65 machine of Aaron Abendroth. Abendroth in the wall, that's going to let Kieran Church have the spot. Kieran Church cracks into the top 5 after an abysmal qualifying effort of 11th. 22 to go. Ooh, big slide out of Eric Tracy. John Bennett. Ooh, big slide out of Eric Tracy. Not a little slide. Bennett going to capitalize, take that second spot. Elliott Carlson working on the back bumper of that 66. Looking to find a way around, crack that top 3. Recoup some ground that he lost. Bennett, a Pennsylvania native as well, I'm sure has many laps here around Oswego Speedway. Bennett knows the tail with Tracy here. 18 remain. Church looking to find a way around the 09 machine. Very difficult to pass here. It's very bottom dependent. Ooh, little wiggle out of both of them. Nobody able to capitalize on that. Kieran Church had a chance to make a move, but bobbled himself. Gets a great run off 2. Not able to do anything with it off of into 3. Kind of washing up, getting that diamond effect. Gets the run off of 2. Back up front, still Oswald, Bennett, Tracy, Carlson, Churcher top 5, Abendroth 6, Sam Wetstein 7th, Tyler Rice 8th, Chuck Phelps in that 9th spot. Phil Manzo running out the field, remaining in the 10th spot is lap. He's about to be lap traffic here with 13 to go. Showing up in the picture. Yeah, Carlson able to get around Tracy. Maybe Tracy had a little bit of a bobble there. Oh, getting dicey around lap traffic. John Bennett with a big move there. Really separated the gap between Bennett and Carlson. Eric Tracy looks like those tires are very hot, very slick. Fighting the car for everything it's worth. This is about your best battle right here. The top, or second, or third through 5th, within a second of each other. Kieran and Church wants to show a nose, showing he's there, not able to do anything about it. Kieran very fast and off of 1 and 2. Under 10 to go here, coming to 8 remain here at the stripe. Oswald, after those first couple cautions and he got to the point, he has not looked back. The man is very fast here at these Pennsylvania tracks. Back to the battle here for the 3rd spot. Tracy showing a nose down the front stretch, gonna dive it in, make the move on Carlson. Church is there as well, not able to capitalize on the momentum on the bottom. Oh, yes, he is. Church to the bottom underneath Carlson. Going to throw not quite a slide job, but a slide job indeed. Going to take the 4th spot. Ooh, Kieran drives it in way too deep. You see what happens when he drives it in way too deep. Car washes up, and he almost loses it. He loses a lot of ground to Tracy, and Carlson able to gain a lot of ground off of him. 5 remain here. Oswald still your leader. Bennett second. 2 seconds back, not able to close that gap. Josh Oswald is out for a leisurely Wednesday evening cruise. Four remain. Abendroth just peeking his nose in the picture, but he is still almost a second back. 4 remain. The gap has closed 4/10 between Bennett and Oswald. 3 remain here. Bennett closed the gap to under 3 here. Coming out of 4. Popsicle sticks in the air. We have 2 laps remaining here in the first of 2 50-lap features. White flag in the air. Lap traffic not going to be much of an issue here. Back stretch they go. Into 3 and 4. Bennett not going to Austin Dillon him by any means. Checker flag. Josh Oswald, your feature 1 winner. John Bennett second. Eric Tracy going to bring it home in that 3rd spot. Kieran Church 4th. Up 7 spots. What a great run for him. He gets a run from the back again. Carlson 5th. Abendroth 6th. Sam Wetstein, Tyler Rice, Chuck Phelps, Manzo, your top 10. Jake Boehm parking it early in 11th. We're going to roll into there's your Heat 1, Feature 1 results. And we'll take a quick break, see if I can't figure out why the ticker's not working in the proper way to do the broadcast. All right, broadcast is fixed and doing it the right way, the pretty way. So let's pull up your starting grid for the second of the Twin 50s. Maybe. We'll just run through it. Jake Boehm gonna roll off on the pole once again. Phil Manzo second, Chuck Phelps third, Tyler Rice fourth, Sam Wetstein fifth, Aaron Abendroth sixth, Kieran Church back to seventh, Elliot Carlson eighth, Eric Tracy ninth, John Bennett 10th, Josh Oswald, your feature one winner, back in 11th. Jake Boehm a little slow to get rolling. Lights are off on the pace car. Here we go. We're about to make that left-hand turn here, about half a lap. A little sloppy there in the beginning, but cleaned up rather quick. Let's see what the second 50 laps have in store. Pace car's off. We're about to send them green one more time. Kick the tires and light the fires. We are green flag racing. Ooh, we got, oh, chaos. Tyler Rice is dead. Let's check that back. Let's see what happened to Mr. Rice. Fourth starting position. Oh, gets the back of Manzo, backs out. Abendroth, nowhere to go. Oh, it's just the humanity. That car is very bended. I'm sure he can see that from the inside the car. He's going to have to go down and get that. Yeah, it's bended. Pit road very confusing here. And he found it the first try, which is better than I've done. A little bit of information here about Oswego Speedway. Just a half mile, 72 degrees, 45% humidity, nice 2-mile-an-hour calm breeze on a beautiful September night. Oh no. Jake Boehm, Manzo going to lead him to the green here as the lights should go off right about now. Pace car's going to start moseying down pit road as we're going to go green one more time. Boehm, Manzo, Phelps, Wetstein, Abendroth, your top five. Ball's in Boehm's hand. He's going to go ahead and call the ball. Great start from him and Chuck Phelps. Manzo, a little bit of sleep there. Abendroth going to capitalize, going to slide into that third spot. Slicing and dicing back there. Wetstein, Tracy getting a little western. Carlson going to move underneath the 54 up top and sliding back fast. A little contact there from Sam Wetstein trying to get around him, not able to do so in a timely fashion. It is about a death sentence to be up there on that top side, as he is sliding about all the way back. Up front we go. Bame, Abendroth, Church, your top three. Kieran Church up 5 spots already. Ooh, big contact with the wall there from Abendroth. Going to send Kieran and Church scatter. Church able to make up the position. Going to slide into that second spot. Abendroth looking to regain his composure after that little bobble out of 2, pounding the wall on the backstretch. Everybody's pretty well single filed out. And we're in for the long haul. Looks like Kieran and Church not done, looking to make a move on the 18 machine. As you remember last year, the 18 made a bit of a bonehead move in front of the 22 at Slinger. Cost Kieran and Church dearly. I'm sure he has not forgot that, as he's going to show a nose into 1. Going to get door to door. Little bobble out of 2. Not quite able to make the move yet. Still making his presence known there on the bottom. Little touch there with the cage. Good run off the corner. Door to door they go. Bame pinch a little bit. Able to hold off the charge from the 22 so far. Church not done just yet. Showing a nose, making his presence known. Door to door, down the front stretch they go. Bame, very experienced here at Oswego in real life, outside of the sim as well. Knows the moves to make to hold the position. Church is there, not quite able to make a move, as we've got 10 down already. Ooh, contact. Both cars stay straight. Church backing out a little bit. Gonna have to fall back and regain some momentum, try to make another run at the 18. That was an impressive battle between the 18 and the 22 there for quite some time. Josh Oswald, your last feature winner, up to the 6th spot, working on the 08 right now, as Church, as Abendroth and Carlson swap positions. Lots of tight nose to tail action here in the still the early stages. About a quarter of the way done here. Just a touch from Kieran Church. Oswald and Bennett nose to tail. Oswald looking to advance forward, trying to sweep the night. Has his work cut out for him here. Contact the wall somewhere, not sure where it was. I heard it though. Abendroth may have bent that race car, because he has fallen all the way back to 8. That is, it's not good. Back up front, Bame and Church in the same frame. Kieran Church moving grooves, trying to find something. Enters high, looks like he's kind of diming the corner down to the wall. That is the formula. Wash high, drive it downhill. He's able to make up ground in 1 and 2, but not able to find the same, replicate the same speed in 3 and 4, looks like. Closes to the nose in the 18, out of 4. Enters a little high, gonna drive it down the hill. Close the gap, not able to make a move. Let's hop inside that 18, that 22 machine. Let's see what's going on between the Go-Go Juice man himself. There he is, entering high. Diving down. Ooh, not diving a little too far. Almost broadcaster cursed him. Elliott Carlson going to capitalize, though. Johnny Bennett looking to do the same. I did broadcaster curse Mr. Church. He's going to slide in behind the 08 machine, dropping back to the 4 spot. Let's see what kind of motion the 09 machine has for the 18. Top 6, nose to tail. All the way back to Eric Tracy in this pack. Bennett looking to find some momentum on the high side. Not able to get it done. Kieran Church looks like he followed him. Josh Oswald going to capitalize on that misfortune. Eric Tracy as well. About combined it into Eric Church. Bame leads Carlson. Carlson leads Bennett. Bennett leads Oswald. Oswald leads Tracy. That is your top 5 at the moment as we are halfway. 24 remain as we've been just about trouble-free. Had a little bobble there early. Had some issues. Tyler Rice, Chuck Phelps duking it out here for the 10th spot. Tyler Rice uses fast player. He had no interest in duking it out, so he's probably been just riding back here, trying to survive, trying to finish. Sam Wetstein, Aaron Abendroff, Kieran Church, Eric Tracy, Josh Oswald, John Bennett, Elliott Carlson, Jake Bame. Jake not having the greatest of points tonight as both. He is out front, but both features are scoring points, so that 11th place finish, not good. Not good for points. Elliott Carlson having a good night for points. Johnny Bennett having a good night for points. Josh Oswald having a great night with points to see if he can climb any further. Bennett going to make the move under Carlson. Going to clear Carlson down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Carlson not able to retaliate. Bennett moves into that 2nd spot. A 2-2 is a great night for anybody in points, really. If you're scoring this like motocross, a 2-2 is going to beat a 1-4 all day. Honestly, an 11-1 in motocross points, that might be good enough for a 5th or a 6th. That is, it's a bad day. Frustrating day if you're fast enough to lead both features, but have troubles in the first one. Bame, however, leading wire to wire almost. I don't believe Kieran Church ever got up front and led one. Or not. Eric Tracy, however, with the fastest lap of the race, a 17:72. Best is Westside with a 74. Oswald with a 74. Babe with a 74. Very tightly contested field as far as speed throughout the field. If you are interested in joining these boys, get a hold of myself, Alex Lee, Josh Oswald. Actually, any of these guys you see in the field, find them, get a hold of them, and we can steer you in the correct direction to get you in the field next week. $10 gets you into all 3 series. Monday mini stocks, the Wednesday night tour mods, the Thursday night late model stocks. All 3 series broadcasted on Intensity Racing Network. Bame, Carlson, Bennett. Oh, the humanity. 2 cars resting upside down. Carlson. Did Carlson survive? Carlson did not survive. What chaos. Let's figure out what exactly happened here. Oh, Bame loses it. Bame bobbles out of 4, gets bottoms out, binds up the suspension, and just loses it, looks like. Yep, hits the bump. Back in, steps out. No help from Bennett whatsoever. Bennett checks up, stays out of him. Carlson not able to do the same. Turns. Oh, all 3 of them upside down. Oh, the humanity. Carlson keeps it on all 4s, but that takes 3 of the fastest cars out, and it's going to put Josh Oswald, the luckiest man alive, to the point with 12 remaining. Josh had Bame and Bennett had the field covered. They could have just rode and finished 1-2. Just not in the cards. Bame running a perfect race and just the slightest bobble. Alrighty, we're going to go green again with about 14 to go, 13 to go, something like that. Caution laps obviously not counting. I didn't mention that, but yeah, caution laps don't count here. What a wild turn of events, honestly. Bame able to get back out thanks to the caution laps not counting, able to tow. Bennett able to recover as well, not go laps down. Just a handful of laps to go, and everybody's back on track. Josh Oswald going to lead him to the point here. Green flags back out. Drag race into turn 1. Something tells me we need to watch Jake Bame, Johnny Bennett try and carve the field here in the late stages. Jake Bame absolutely sails it into turn 1. Contact with Bennett. Net code kills him. And he's sideways. We'll take a look at that. We saw what happened. I had a gut feeling, but we need to watch this absolute FedEx ship into turn 1. Hard on the binders to get her load up. Steps out just a bit, able to gather the car back up. What an absolute send out of the 18 machine. But yeah, little contact there, but big results. Just how the cookie crumbles in iRacing sometimes. It's an online game. Nothing's perfect. But a tough break for the 18 as he slides back to where he was. But an absolute send out of the 18 machine. I am glad I decided to turn it to him for a second. Alrighty, pace car's back off. Let's try this again. 12 remain. I'm sure Kieran Church is glad to get that one back. Had a bit of a rough restart, was sliding back. Still a rough restart for the 22, but not as bad. Able to slide in right in front of Aaron Abendroth, take that secure that third spot, not really take it. Here we go, popsicle sticks in the air. Elliott Carlson doing some sketchy stuff. Looking every which way to get around the 75 machine. He's going to go to the bottom, follow everyone else. Bennett, Bain, Carlson moving Chuck Phelps out of the way, really bullying him out of the way here. Carlson unable to do so in a timely fashion, kind of struggling to get around. Oswald, Tracy, Church, bumper to bumper. Here with 8 remain. Remember how I said 2-2 was a good points night? You know what's really a better points night than that? A 1-1. Josh Oswald leading with 8 remain. Tracy still in second, looking to get around them. Church third. Abendroth and Wetstein nose to tail. John Bennett on the hunt, looking to get into that picture as well. Contact, a little bit of contact. Sam Wetstein tags Abendroth, looking to make a move. Gonna make the move down. We're under yellow. Oh no, Johnny Bennett. Scared the poop out of me. I thought he was dead under caution. Tyler Rice having some issues. Ooh, steps on it. Out of 2. No contact. Safe. What a wild opening night here for the Flexible Freight Solutions. Thunderstruck Super Series Tour Mods. Flexible Freight Solutions, our very own Davy Jones. Unable to make the race. He's a bit of a Florida man, having to put back together his the power plant, get power restored to those folks. Our thoughts go out to our very own Daniel Pope, Jason Warren in the Asheville area, as everybody knows, has been absolutely hammered by the hurricane. They're both safe. They're both without power or running water. If you see Daniel Pope out there, give him some dude wipes and on a stick, since he hasn't showered in quite a while due to the lack of power and running water. But him and his family are safe. Jason Warren and his family are safe. That's better than most people. But our thoughts go out to everybody affected by that hurricane that absolutely devastated the North Carolina area. It's like inside 10 to go. We're going to go single file. Green flag's back out. This is exactly the start Josh Oswald wanted to see. No one able to really challenge him. Kieran and Church all over the back bumper of the 66 machine. Bain all over the back of Sam Wetstein. Showing the nose, not even wet. Ooh, contact. Jake moving Sam Wetstein. Johnny Bennett not afraid to move Jake Bain for position. Those three, the top three, are very anxious to get as far back forward as he can. Sam Wetstein, I'm sure, is quite nervous watching the Hornets nets behind him. Ooh, big bobble out of 98. Gets it saved. He's going to wash up, let the 18 by. Let it by, but 3 to go. We'll go back up front. Oswald, Tracy, Church, Bennett, and Bame able to get around. Wetstein, Carlson as well. Bame going to crack the top 5. Bennett 6th. Popsicle sticks in the air. We got 2 to go. Eric Tracy back in a very familiar position. Ooh, big bobble out of Tracy. Big bobble out of Tracy. Church affected by that is just about it. Josh Oswald finally has a little bit of pressure off his back for the first time in 50 laps as he cruises on into 3 and 4. Opening night goes. Get the broom out. Josh Oswald is going to sweep it. Kieran Church able to get second. Eric Tracy third. Aaron Abendroth fourth. Wetstein back to 5th. Carlson 6th. Chuck Felt 7th. Tyler Rice 8th. Bame 9th. Bennett 10th. Bennett looks like had a minor incident late. Oh, Bame tags the back of Abendroth. Nowhere to go. And looks like they both wrecked. Hopefully Josh didn't do his burnouts yet, because I was looking at other stuff. Go ahead and give Josh a chance to burn it down a little bit before we throw up your results. Parks it on the stripe, get that screenshot for later. He's going to pull it into pit road. No burnouts that I saw. No, he's going to the real victory lane. All right, well, Josh drives around. We're going to put up the feature results. And let's talk to some folks, shall we? What's up, Eric? It's Alex up here in the intensity booth. You got me?
Yep, what's up?
How, what'd you think of the tour mods here at Oswego?
They were fun, as long as I didn't overdrive them, which I did about every 10 laps. And got loose and would lose spots.
This track is very deceptive in tricking you into thinking you can drive it in 6.5 miles deep into every corner. Was that what you're struggling with, is thinking you can overdrive it based on the track shape?
Yeah, a little bit of that. Part of it, second time I tried running a different steering box than the first one because I got so loose in the first one, and then I was plowing like a dump truck. And that's what happened coming with 2 to go. I was turning so much on exit of 2, that when it finally turned, it snapped sideways, and then luckily Kieran was down there in 3 to basically turn me back straight. So
What a great teammate. Can't ask for a better teammate. Next week we head to Five Flags. I think you're a big Five Flags guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I really like Five Flags. I try to race every race I can at that place.
Alrighty, well, I take it feeling pretty good about a Five Flags race next week.
Oh yeah, yep. We'll be happy whenever we get there. I like that place a lot.
Already got any friends, family, sponsors you'd like to thank before I kick you out of here?
Just all the velocity guys. Having fun racing with everybody.
All right, that is your third place finisher, Eric Tracy. Let's go ahead and grab Kieran Church.
Stroke. Stroke, yes sir.
Yep,
stroke.
You had a stroke there towards the end. I saw it. Kieran, you got a copy?
I gotcha.
Well, go ahead and take us through that magnificent drive from the front to the back in the first one, and then from the middle to the front in that second one.
I mean, it was fun. I was trying to figure out the track a lot. It was a lot bumpier and harder to be consistent with the tour mod than it was a street stock I've ever ran there, and it was fun. Got beat up a couple times, and then just good racing there in that second one with Jake there for a while, and he was crowding because that's the only way you can make that high line work. And I was hoping to get by him so I can kind of control the race from there, but I never got by him, and it was just a battle from there trying to get back up to the front.
So I noticed a different line you were running than everybody else in turn one, where you were kind of letting it wash and diamond down and getting the run. Was that something you knew going into this, or was that something a little happy accident you found out in the middle of a race?
It was one of those. It was the middle of the race thing. I tried hugging the wall, and you could almost run the inside wall and hit that same line and get a decent drive off. So I went ahead and drove it in a little bit deeper to wash up and see if I can kind of get it to rotate with the rear brake and try to, because there's that wall like kind of pokes out in the off of turn 2, and if you hit it just right, you can. But it's flirting with disaster because you got to get almost hit in the wall for it to be able to get that run you need, which I did a couple times in the second race.
Next week is Five Flags. What's your opinion on that track?
I'm probably going to crash, have a stroke, something like that.
Yep, dangerous inside wall to worry about there as well.
Let's try to keep off of that one. That one's more dangerous than this one.
Got any friends, family, sponsors you'd like to thank before we get on out of here?
I got to thank the league sponsors here for Thunderstruck, Flexible Freight Solution, SamAllyCo. Got to thank you for doing the broadcast. Miss racing with you, but good to see you broadcast. And then everybody that I race with.
I think you missed a sponsor.
No, I think I got them all.
What about the Monday one?
Yeah, the mini stock series. That sponsor there was pretty cool.
What was it again? Can you refresh my memory? I don't think I got that information.
Kieran's Go-Go Juice mini stock series.
All right, I hope we get a chance to talk to you next week.
All right, see ya.
All righty, we got the man with the broom himself, Josh Oswald, taking a sweep at what is technically his home track here on iRacing. How we doing?
Oh, pretty good. I mean, sometimes better to be lucky than good, you know.
Yeah.
Seas parted in both features for me.
You fell into a gift and a half there in that second one. Bennett, Babe, and Carlson were really the class of the field in that second one, and I think they had you covered till looks like Jake bottomed out, lost it, and Bennett, Carlson nowhere to go, and there you were sitting up front. Luckiest man I know.
Yeah, I'll take it, you know. I mean, with as much bad luck as I've had and as how much bad luck I had on Monday night, you got to take the good luck when it comes your way.
Absolutely. Next week is the fabled Five Flags Speedway. How you feeling about your chances there?
I feel good. I like that track. That track's always been good to me and won a lot of races there. So, you know, the boys we're running with here, they're fast, you know, so it's anyone's game each week.
Alrighty, got any friends, family, sponsors I think before we get on out of here?
Yeah. Thank you for doing the broadcast. Velocity Motorsports. Shout out to Jason Warren somewhere down in that hurricane wreckage.
On a
Jet
duck raft with a 6-pack
Voodoo Ranger.
Rangers.
Still catcalling too.
I did shout out Pope and Warren. I told anybody if they ran into Danny Pope to give him a pack of dude wipes on a 6-foot pole because he said he hasn't showered in a while.
Yeah, it's probably been about a week for him. It's rough,
He is very upset about that. Very upset.
First world problems, But and also, thank Jet Designs, the wife, for putting up with all the iRacing I do, and friends and family that are watching the broadcast.
Alrighty, well, 5 flags next week. Hopefully, we get a chance to see a repeat.
I'd like it. Get an early points lead. It'd be nice.
Alrighty, well, that's all I got for everybody for the opening race here of season number 9. I believe I've been on the broadcast since like season 4 or 5 here on Intensity. Back when it was open set, 125 lap features, way back in the day. Now we're running twin 50s with fixed set because everybody's scared of open set. So there you go, open set every series here in Thunderstruck Super Series, fixed sets, 100 laps. I believe 100 laps tomorrow night, twin 50s tonight, 75 lap features in the mini stocks on Monday nights, which are soon coming to Intensity. Lots of great racing action here over at Thunderstruck Super Series and on Intensity Broadcasting Network. And that's all I have for you lovely folks tonight. And as a wise man once said,